Picture this, you've been single for quite a while now, so you try to get yourself back out there. Lo and behold, you find yourself a girlfriend. Things go very well between you. You're finally happy and where you want to be in life. A few months pass. Out of nowhere, she ends the relationship and ghosts you. You scratch your head in confusion. Stick around, cause I need that watch time.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
You might be someone who's going through a breakup right now. If that's the case, you might find this video particularly helpful.
Thank you.
But let's be honest guys, it's easy to point the finger. It's easy to say that it's her fault, that she's the problem, and that very well may be the case. But the truth is that most of the time, when you go through a breakup, it's your fault that the woman has broken up with you. Most of the time, it's down to your habits. One of the biggest reasons a woman will break up with you is the fact that you're too needy. If you're a needy man, it means that you are not secure enough in yourself. A woman doesn't want to be with a man who doesn't have confidence, who needs the validation and approval of others to feel good about themselves. If you're a needy man, you're going to become a burden to her because you're the kind of man who does not live a life independent of her.
1776!
You're eventually going to get attached to her. You're going to start making her your top priority. You're going to start texting her all the time. You're going to start needing to be around her. And if you're needy, if you're not secure in yourself, and you start trying to get a validation and attention all the time, what this does is it puts an immense amount of pressure on her. She's now starting to feel more like your mother than your actual girlfriend. She feels like she's got to take care of you all the time.
Oh shit, here we go again.
She feels like you can't do anything yourself. So whenever something happens, whenever shit hits the fan, it's her job to sort it out. And that's not what a woman wants in a relationship. Another thing is laziness. This one should speak for itself, but the fact is that a lot of men are lazy. And I don't just mean laziness in the sense that you don't get up your ass and do anything. I'm talking about laziness in not making effort in the relationship. Now perhaps the needy man might make too much effort. A lazy man is a man who makes little to no effort.
Nothing at all! Nothing at all! Nothing at all!
Who doesn't take the time to show his appreciation for her, who doesn't show her much love, who doesn't show her much affection, make her feel wanted and desired, who doesn't make an effort in the bedroom, and so on.
This is where the fun begins.
A woman needs this kind of effort in a relationship. Making the effort goes a long way. And if she's the right woman for you, believe me, this effort will be reciprocated. Relationships take work, and if you're not willing to put in the work, believe me when I say this, she will get sick of trying, because she's making all this effort and she's getting nothing in return for it.
Nothing at all!
She's starting to feel like you're taking her for granted. Before long, she starts to lose respect for you and she starts to check out emotionally. If you are someone who is emotionally distant, understand that your relationship is not going to last. Without a connection, without a strong bond in your relationship will fall apart. A woman needs to feel close to her man. She needs to feel like she can let her guard down. She needs to feel like she can talk to him about her deepest thoughts. A man needs to be able to do the same. A man needs to be comfortable enough in himself to be able to have those deeper conversations so that the both of you can be brought closer together. I've been there before myself. I was very emotionally distant in my last relationship and it almost destroyed it. Don't make the same mistake as I did, because if you are emotionally distant, believe me when I say this, it will significantly reduce the trust in your relationship.
I used to think you were a hero.
The next one is negativity. If you're someone who's constantly complaining all the time, you're always seeing the negatives rather than the positives, you're telling her about how shit your life is or how shit the circumstances are.
I hate them!
Perhaps you're complaining about her, telling her that she's not good enough. Over time, you become a burden on this woman, the same way that you become a burden on your friends. Believe me guys, if you're around your friends and you're constantly negative, you're constantly complaining, and you take little to no action, not only are you not solving the problems at hand, you are sapping the energy right out of her because you're just being negative all the time. Nobody wants to be around negative people. You are showing yourself to be unreliable. How can you rely on a man who does nothing but complain about his problems and does nothing to solve them? Another behaviour that will destroy your relationship is being emotional. If you're an emotional man, that means that you cannot control your actions because your actions are always led by your emotions, by your feelings at the current time. This means that you are insecure in yourself. It shows that you are not mentally stable.
Cheese for everyone!
Because if you were mentally stable, you wouldn't see the need to react so emotionally all the time, especially to the little things. Don't be an emotional man, because an emotional man is a loose cannon. A man who is led by his emotions is a man who is unstable. A man who is unstable is a man who is going to make bad decisions.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
And as men, we are the leaders of the household. And if we're the leaders of the household, we have to be responsible, we have to be mature, we have to be level-headed, we have to be able to make good decisions. We cannot do that if we let our emotions tell us what to do all the time. Now, I'm not saying you suppress your emotions, I'm not saying you don't talk about them, you don't process them, but don't let them control you. Do what needs to be done rather than what you feel like doing. And if you can control your emotions, you can control yourself, your impulses, your desires, and so on. You are going to see so much better things in your relationship because the dynamic will switch. She'll no longer see you as a weak feminine man, but a strong and masculine man. And that is what she desires in a relationship. And when she sees that you are a strong masculine man, she'll become a submissive feminine woman, and the attraction will skyrocket. Can you think of a time in your relationship where you acted on your emotions and this ended badly? Let me know, guys, leave a comment. I run a men's self-improvement group on Facebook. If you'd like to connect with me more personally, click the link in description. I hope this video was valuable to you. If it was, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed that video. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh!